back with another one.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Lunch Trade, boys. We're in the studio. We're easy.
Yes.
We not just in the studio. We in Staten Island, son. Yo.
Currently in Staten Island.
We popped out.
Location of the studio. No problem. I'm really happy you guys are here.
You know. What did you do to Danny?
What?
What did you do to Danny? He always do that. What do you mean not again? Not again. You did this shit again. Thought I was going to fucking know this, Trey. You tell me.
Did he go to Utah? He went to Utah. He went to Utah.
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Nigga over there drinking salt water from a salt lake.
Listen, Utah lit. Shout out Utah.
Yeah, nah, he was better. I think he was in the club last night. Yo, yeah.
Utah club crazy, no cap.
Yeah, word. Yeah.
All-Star
Danny
weekend.
been hanging with the white folks, man. Yo, he out here.
He's sipping good.
Facts. But yeah, thank you for having us. Thank you for pulling up. Well, thank you for letting us pull up.
Nah, of course, you know.
So we got a new segment we do in the podcast 5. So I'm gonna give you the top 5, and then you got a minute and 30 seconds for each top 5. Okay.
And if you don't get in a minute 25, you got to drink.
Okay. Nah, I'm gonna get sauce.
He's going to take his time on purpose.
Yeah. I'm like, well, shit. Top one.
Okay, so your top 5. I'm gonna tell you each of the top 5, and then you can go.
Okay.
So top 5 places you like to eat in New York City. Your top 5 favorite rappers, and your top 5 favorite albums.
Okay.
Oh, here you go.
Top 5 places to eat
In New York City, yes.
New York City. So we're gonna start with Lucia's on Main.
Shout out.
Lucia's on Main, definitely. Let's do it again. I got one spot.
All right. So your top 5 favorite places to eat in New York City. Go.
All right, Lucia's on Main, and then you're gonna hit Momofuku in Columbus Circle.
Okay.
It's a Japanese like noodle bar.
Okay.
Really great. Also pretty good priced. You're also gonna go to Cote. It's a Michelin star Korean barbecue spot on 22nd in the city. Great spot. It's pricey but worth it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Black spots,
Yeah, right?
Listen, the jerk chicken spot. It's a cart, the big cart. It's getting pretty known. It's like jerk chicken in the city.
I've heard about it. Yeah, I've heard about it.
I've had it once, and I have to go back, yo. It's honestly pretty good.
Yeah.
I support the black community. Don't get crazy with me. I was on Jamaica chilling, yo.
Yo, you know a cop got shot there the other day?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
That was 4 spots. That was 4 spots. He tried to get me right there. That was planned. Last spot.
How do you feel about Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, right?
You got me right now. Something else in Maine.
Why I gotta be Maine?
It's just what I love. That's why I really be
with
eating
that?
at.
5, 4.
Singers on Casena. Honestly, that's a classic.
Facts.
That's a classic.
All right, top 5 rappers.
That's like put 30 seconds on that. Honestly, Drake is really up there for me. Rappers, Playboy Cardi,
Okay.
definitely top for me as well. Throwbacks, it's gonna be a collective. A Tribe Called Quest, definitely
tough.
Q-Tip and Fife.
Oh,
Yes, that was elite. That was really elite duo. Rappers. I don't even know I got mad posters.
It's been more than 30 seconds.
I'm gonna put myself in there.
Oh, you're a legend.
I'm
legendary.
respectfully a rapper.
You're legendary.
I honestly am
that.
my
Y'all
own
ain't know my
favorite.
friend raps.
Need me to change this life. I don't feel like where I'm at. No, I'm not stuck on device. I get on a fly. I'm not shy, so I get off the map. Something I need to relax. I smoke on the pack. I'm not even schmacked. I think I should quit, but I usually slack. Don't fuck with color. I fuck with all black. Now we in the stew.
Facts.
Last rapper. I'm thinking about my vinyls, honestly. Listen, when Frank Ocean raps, like Frank
he got
Ocean,
He got bars.
like with Frank Ocean on Raph, beautiful verse. He was spit that shit. So shout out Frank for that.
You got 4 or 5? That's 4.
That's
6.
5. That was 5 because I included myself.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you a real rapper, son.
Nah, come on
Real
now.
rapper.
All right,
Yo,
top
stop playing
5
with my
favorite
boy.
albums.
Top 5 favorite albums. No genre
Yeah.
restrictions.
Yeah, go crazy.
Nothing was the same.
Ooh.
Nothing was the same. Definitely different album. Discovery by Daft Punk. Blonde. Nah, actually, I'm gonna go with Endless by Frank Ocean. That's the undercut. All jokes aside, I've been listening to Thriller by Michael Jackson recently.
Hey, look, Mike the GOAT for a reason.
Yo, he the GOAT, yo.
That
He was
is-
ahead of his time, yo. If them shits came out today, it would have just been
Stupid.
the same bangers, yo.
Stupid. Imagine Michael Jackson on TikTok. he would go
He be
crazy.
wildin'. The dances would go crazy. The
Imagine,
challenges.
like a baby, like little Mike too, though. Like,
Little Mike would have blew up for real.
shit.
Thriller, Discovery, Endless, Nothing Was the Same. And
Throw some Kyle in there.
Don't
do that. Why you laugh like that?
I love Kyle,
You
but
think shit funny? Shit funny? Like,
Can you name one Kyle album?
now you lost me.
Why
I'm sorry, yo.
I just don't.
I never ventured that far in. I know you love him, man. I know he's a great guy because of what you told me.
yo.
I respect him as an artist. I'll tune in.
Yeah.
I'll tune in.
His last
Are you
album was
really?
pretty good.
Shut up. I don't trust your opinion.
It's my work playlist.
Yo,
Listen to it
you
every
just did
day.
it because we were going to the concert.
No. It's dead. That's my work playlist now.
Nah, look, yeah,
I fuck
you
with it. It's a good album.
Yo,
I'm dead.
yo,
Oh, yeah.
don't let him fool you, people.
But you can finish it. You can finish it.
I was gonna say self-titled Playboy Cardi.
Okay.
That was honestly a time in like Soho in 2016 when Cardi just dropped and Magnolia came out. Cream was hyped
Magnolia,
up.
nah.
Shit had
And that was on lock, yo. I was waiting at the bus. Really rocking. That at 7 a.m. I was like, yup. Q58. But yeah, man, like those 5 albums, like, I don't know, they just made a pinnacle for me. Like all my favorite things are because in a certain time in life, I felt a certain way about
Those
it.
songs like resonated with you. All
Yeah.
the music resonated with you. I feel that. Is there like a special thing, like a connection with those artists too, or is it just you just like their music and they're like the way they produce shit? Or create shit?
It's like a mixture of everything. Like there's certain artists that I like one aspect of them, but certain like my favorite artists break all of the boundaries that I think about. Like the ones that I really like find inspiration from. Like I look into them because I like how they took their path as an artist. So I really like I try to like not
emulate, but like
but definitely like find
your own path within their path. Like whatever path they create,
Yeah.
you're gonna try to find your own. I feel that. I do the same thing with like there's a couple of YouTubers I watch that are not even YouTubers, some like celebrities where it's like Kevin Hart, for example, like a lot of his shit he does with his friends, and I'm like, yo, like that's fire, like that's something I want to like emulate or follow.
And then
like,
he dragged me into this shit.
nah, man, you know.
This nigga put a gun
Watch.
to me, yo.
Watch.
2 o'clock.
But
Needed.
look how successful him and his friends are.
Look.
Yo.
The same thing with his friends.
I need help. This is me asking for help. Save me.
I mean, listen, man, our friend got a pod and we support my mans. That's how it is.
That's what they're calling this support.
Wait till you got something we gotta support. Wait till you're like, yo, pull up to this game, and I'm like, yo, you can be like, oh, jeez.
My feelings hurt.
I go for 5 that game. Just like, oh, man.
I'm crying. So the last time you were on the pod, you were talking about how you wanted to expand your music, you wanted to like network, and you were like going through like doing it through IG. You were coming out with your song. Was it Maybe I Could Walk Again?
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Wait,
that
weren't
did
you,
come
like, a
out.
Mickey Mouse outfit?
I was. It was a Halloween
You feel more
episode.
comfortable now?
I don't know.
You in that costume?
I should have went with a different costume.
It's just, I think it was great. You look better than him.
You spaz. You spaz.
Yeah.
Chill.
You get him next year.
Yeah, but where are you now in your music journey?
I'm working on an album. This is like the first time anybody's really seen my album cover.
Oh yeah, we got the inside scoop here on the lunch crew. We heard the unreleased
Nah,
shit
you know,
earlier, too.
if I'm gonna really express my music with someone, you know, it'll be my friends here, honestly. But But yeah, it's my album cover. I came across it. I was throwing a bunch of my pictures into AI generator, and then this came about, and then like I stopped it right there, and I was like,
this shit fire.
I'm like, and honestly, I don't even think it's the end. Like I know a few local artists. Shout out Daniel with a with a username.
Hey, shout out.
I'm gonna ask him to kind of make like a clay model of it, so it becomes real art. And then I take a picture of the art, and then that'll be the album cover.
That's fire.
Like
Why don't you do stuff like that?
Listen,
Hey,
it's a deeper cut.
Yeah. We gotta get
Deeper cut,
Bro,
bro.
you better reach out to boy.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
so how'd you get this? Like, what'd you type in on the AI generator?
it was like
Fire shit.
it was like it was like what I'm really like putting into my album. So I wrote like therapy, or I wrote like fighting demons, and like a lot of like deep words, like deep cuts into like therapy, like because that's gonna be the title of my album, Therapy. Because I feel like I'm gonna be expressing myself through the music, like through like lyrically, honestly, and then
You feel like you talk to your demons?
I do.
I do.
In my
podcasts with
songs, like, you know, it's like some songs of mine are like me like writing to my demons, and then some songs it's like me just writing about them, like what I fight daily, like in my mind, and like it's just deeper cuts.
Yeah, I was listening to Maybe I Could Walk Again, and I can feel that, like, it's the whole song is, it seems like it's about like you were in a dark time and you're hoping for this light, you're looking for this light,
Yeah.
and like I don't know if you got there in that moment or during that time, but it's like, was that like the whole reason behind that song? And
Yeah.
that was what you trying to express?
Behind that song, it was just like I was just in a really bad place, and it was just like something I pieced together because I was feeling it right there. Like I was in the studio, found some beat like on YouTube, and I was like, I'm feeling it right now.
So was music the light that you were talking about,
Yeah.
or referring to in the
Yeah.
song? Let's fuck with that, man.
Because it's like I gotta look for something to make me that happy in life. So it's like music kind of brings me to that level of happiness.
When did you realize you had that type of love for it?
Honestly, man, like it started really young. Like I always liked music in general because my parents showed me music through like CDs and cassettes and shit, like when I was really born. And then Justice introduced me to making music. Justice and Joey, Jules Cashin, RP to Justice, Terror Forever.
$5. I'm not forgetting that. I know that. I'm not letting it
You
go.
cannot be pressed. Yo, I'll swing you to $5, bro. I'll
I'm
swing
not
you to
letting it
$5,
go.
bro.
I'm not letting it go. That's a sandwich.
That's a current
Every time
one
I'm
bacon,
hungry,
egg, and cheese.
I think exactly. Every time I'm hungry, I think about those $5. Like, wow.
Work now.
I know, but
Nah, you
sometimes
crazy.
it's just like,
so
yo,
many $5 you've made. Since
I know, but I'd have 5 more if I had those $5. That shit, it is ridiculous.
spat.
It was just 5 beans. It's crazy.
But yeah.
That was crazy. I can't even.
I'm baffled.
I'm baffled. Not low key. But Justice and Joy really showed me what's up. First time I was like really around it, we was in Joey's crib, and Joey had the little white Yeti snowball.
Yeah.
And like I was just fucking with it all the way. Like I've heard music, and then I realized, like, I don't know, I was just self-conscious at the time that I was like, yo, we could make music. I'm like, that could be us in a sense. And then that's what really happened. Like Justice bought a mic, and then like we would be like either in my crib or his sister's crib, and we would just record. Like, and he actually produced, and like we would go on his beats, and like it was go crazy.
Yeah.
Like as 12-year-olds, like we was
that's fire,
spazzing,
bro.
11, 12-year-olds. He was older than me by like 2 years, so I was like 11, he was like 13. So like the influence was so crazy. And like
I think that's how I first heard about you. Like
right there.
it was like Endlesszoning, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is that?
Nah, man.
I was just so confused. I was like, is that his name? That can't be his name. But now I'm gullible. I was
Nah.
like, damn, that might be his name.
So that shit type
name.
hard, yo. He was like, oh, that's
nah,
name,
man, you
bro.
probably got some kick-ass parents or something. Yo, it was like too cool to fuck with me. Like slowly, like, gradually build my way in there, you know?
Now you're friends.
Yeah, look at it, man.
Yeah, he is
Yeah, that's
He's
crazy.
getting put on. But yeah, that's when like we were 11, 12 doing that. And we were like all in a whole collective with Dutch Mob, and we all rapped. It was like Joey and like Michael and like all them heads. And like right there, I had one song named Dark Nights. and it went crazy, and it was like not even crazy. It was like 400 views, like in one night type shit.
That's crazy.
Like at 12 years old, Dark Knight. Yo, at 12 years old, y'all was
You're
type
like,
hype.
yo.
The locals knew what's up. And yeah, yo, I remember like it was just like such a good moment that I was really happy because people knew my music.
Yeah.
Like even if it was like 50 heads around me knowing it and like singing it type shit, like they knew my music.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Like literally, like that's the same journey I'm going through with all of this. Is like not only do I get to express myself, but it's like people get to recognize
People
me.
respond,
Yeah,
and
it's
people
like,
like
oh,
really
shit.
connect.
Yeah. And, like it's literally people like we went to high school with that I didn't really talk to that like listen to this podcast. And I'm like, that's crazy.
Damn, I wonder if they see that you're an asshole.
I doubt.
They look at you and they're like, "Yo, this is an asshole."
Podcast, and I guess they don't think
easy.
so.
Crazy idea. Spin off.
Yo,
we
trying
really
to
tell
do
the truth about this nigga, yo. I'm just saying. Danny might try to beat us to it because he been on some shit, but like, yo,
You don't even have.
we
a
can
camera.
do this.
I'm taking all
Get a camera.
It's all gonna
Yo,
be me,
damn,
so.
yo, I'm gonna borrow your stuff.
Do that, please. Like, yo, Dave, come on.
You mind if I use this, yo? Let me tell y'all about this asshole right here. Let me borrow his equipment.
I'm crying.
Nah, do you feel like there should be more R&B niggas coming up? Like, there's a lot of rappers I like try to like blow up, but you know, I feel like an R&B person really.
I feel like R&B is hard nowadays.
It
Like
is, but
Giveon
there's not a lot of people
does
that's
it well.
Coming up and doing it, you know.
Do you listen to a lot of do you listen to a lot of like new music or like try to find new artists a lot?
I'm like in the underground more rather than like the mainstream stuff. Like I'll be like I started with Yeet. All jokes aside, like Yeet introduced me to like the underground artist.
But Yeet's blowing up right now.
Yeah,
though.
Yeet's mainstream.
Yeah.
All jokes. He's managed by Zach Bia, so he's like dead ass just out there.
Yeah.
But like I'm just listening to underground. Like
Yeah, I don't know, cause I don't know. I listen to a little bit of R&B. I listen to a couple like music and like hip hop podcasts. So I'd be like hearing about certain stuff. R&B, like it's not as blown up, I guess, as like the rappers and shit. But
No,
a lot of
it's
them
not.
are like, I feel like rap right now is trying to target like trying to become like pop music in a way. So like they're doing a lot of trendy shit. They're trying to get on radio. They're trying to do like TikTok and shit. But there's a lot of R&B artists like Lucky Day. He's an R&B artist that's really really good. That I listen to a lot. Giveon, like you said. There's a couple. I don't know.
Tell you, yo,
It's
one of your
coming.
songs, you know, just pull your heart out real quick, you know. Nice little
I've
love
thought
song
about it.
versus-
I've thought about R&B, but I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
like,
like, a lot
of
singing is
artists,
crazy
like, they'll probably
sometimes.
have like one or two. You don't even gotta like sing the whole song. Maybe like one verse you sing.
Like, you know-
So, yeah, you know. Like how Drake be switching it up, then
Yeah.
you start spitting bars again. You're like, oh shit.
He's thinking in pain, but
oh shit.
yeah, that bitch ain't shit though.
Maybe they dropping too. Oh no.
Nah, for real.
I bet that's Kiki, yo. Yeah.
Yeah, how do you plan on spending your music? Like, do you plan on like hopping to different genres or different type of like sounds or productions or?
I plan to just have my full body of work first. Like I really, like I would drop a single and I think about it, but it's like I rather just drop something so everybody hears me, like real quick, like through the album. Like if
Yeah.
people really want to hear me, like the album would be a way to hear me because like you could see like one or two songs
Yeah, it's
and
like,
they'll do good,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like all right, this artist got one hit. And then I drop an album, and it's like, yo, I kind of like 2 or 3 songs off this album, and then it becomes the whole album. You know, people become fans to that, and like people could. It's potential that people could become fans to the single, but it's like
That's not the fan base you
Yeah.
wanna trying to like get.
I want to give them a body of work rather than like an expectation than just a single.
And that makes sense because like again, like you seem like you write and like make music based off your experience. So like one song is not gonna be able to tell like the full story that
Yeah.
you want to tell. So a full album definitely makes a lot of sense.
Clean,
What was
right?
what was the last album that had like an impact on you?
Last album that had an impact on me. That's a good question.
All right. My guess right now is a Playboy Cardi album.
Nah, whole lot of Red was great.
Yeah, I was-
very
I don't-
influential, but
Some underground
I don't
shit.
know.
I feel like Playboy, he don't really maybe a little. He gets into his emotion, but he don't like.
I'm thinking of like real album that I've been like bumping. Give me a sec.
I can send you a pile.
Yeah, give me a
What
sec.
about you, Josh? What's the last album that had an impact on you?
That's I'm gonna tell you the album that had the greatest impact on me. It was Light of Mine by Kyle. That was like during like a lot of his music is like really happy and uplifting, and that was like the one album he really touched into his like depression kind of stage. And I think at the time I was kind of like going through it too. So just listening to that, knowing like, you know, there's like still good, even though like there's still good in the bad times. So it's like, you know, it's something you could definitely get out of if you just like put your mind to it and just continue to like consistently try to like uplift yourself. So yeah.
I gotta get into Kyle, bro. You speak about him so highly, bro, and it's
I'm
like
telling you, man, because he don't like rap about like drugs or like guns or like really none of that, yo. He actually raps about like shit.
that does get repetitive. I know what you mean.
Yeah, that is just be like.
That really does.
I think remember people try to first put me on a Lil Durk. I was like, this is just not. This ain't
talking
it for me.
Matt
This is not it for
Bro, I
me,
be
yo.
listening to Lil Durk. I'm like, I just don't live
I
this life.
listen to it. I look at the people who be listening to it. I'm like, this isn't
That
you.
be killing me, bro. I'm like, yo, I know you don't live this life, bro.
Nah, that's true.
Why you listen to Durk, dog?
Yo.
And they be
Oh my
true
God.
die-hard fans.
For
Yeah.
real, yo. Niggas be in the trenches.
You have
Spell
no
trench.
ops. Yeah, like, what are you chatting about? Oh my God, you grew up in College Point, bro.
Oh my God. Trenches.
Jamaica Ave is not the
CP.
trenches, dog.
It's the closest thing
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it,
yeah.
though, but
It's not that bad, dog. It's not.
Bro.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm telling you, a cop got shot there the other day. That
I
shit
can't.
active, yo. Sun is out, yo. Watch out.
God. Get the album.
I got the album.
What's the album?
I just recently remembered. It was Mr. Moral and the Big Step.
Yo, that is another one I actually been listening to a lot.
That's honest. Like recently, I've been listening, and it's like I love that music.
Like
Because
the
all
last
jokes
song,
aside,
Mirror.
go ahead.
The last one, I don't know the last song, Mirror, I really like that the most because that was more so like dipping away from like culture and just like social stuff that like everyone like be
Yeah.
trendy and just more so being yourself. But I'm sorry, I cut you.
nah, it's okay. It's okay. You know, it is a great album where we both try to express ourselves about
This
it.
is a podcast.
I
Us
sit
talking
here
okay.
and like, don't say shit, yo.
No, no,
'cause you don't
I'm
be feeling
listening.
that for
I'm
real,
listening.
yo. This nigga, listen, this nigga here, these niggas chat.
What? Why am I getting a podcast boy?
That's
You
what
talk
I'm
too
saying. I'm
much.
confused. I'm confused.
Yes.
But the album is just like you said, he's really expressing himself. Like really said, fuck the social shit. Like fuck all the social things that are going on. And he like really expressed himself more than anything. I feel like, and it was like really speaking like about what he's about.
Yeah.
And he continues to do that with all the albums. Like I re-listened to the whole Damn again, and Damn is just another masterpiece that came out in 2016. You know, like that was so insane and such a good album.
That's why I love like going back to listen to music, especially like people like that, like Kendrick, because it's like there's so much messages and like different like perspective that he's rapping about, and you're like, even the first time listening, you're like, oh, okay, like that was a fire bar or whatever, and then you listen to it again, and you're like, damn, I didn't catch that message. I didn't catch that message. I know for me, like the album that like impacted me was Logic's album, Incredible True Story. I went back and listened to that, and it was like so many so much stuff that he's rapping about. I'm like, damn, I'm like literally going through that right now. And it's like back when the album first came out, I fucked with it because it was just like, oh yeah, I like Logic. But now I'm like, oh, I really feel what you're talking about. Now I'm going through the shit that you're talking about. So I was like, yeah, I get that, bro. For real.
I just feel like you like that because he was dying.
He's not dying.
He was dying.
He
He wasn't bolden for no reason. He wasn't bolden for no reason.
I forgot why
yo.
he did that. It was a reason
Because
why
he
did
was
that.
dying. Yo, what,
Some deficiency maybe. My son said dying. That's crazy.
bro,
He would have
no.
died.
He was
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
I was probably
I forgot
stage
what it
3
was.
max.
Clone. Calling clone.
The clone died. Oh shit.
That's crazy. It's like Gucci Man all over again. Well, that's not Gucci.
Nah, that Gucci face was crazy. You had me believing that. I was like, is that Gucci? I was like,
I don't know. I haven't said Gucci Man in a long time.
like, what happened to 2006 Gucci?
He got locked up in clone tent. Body him in jail, bro.
They're like, oh shit, he's supposed to get out now. They're like, oh shit.
If you could pick 5 artists to hop on your debut album, who would it be? It doesn't have to be the album you're actually working on.
It doesn't have to be Daquan either because he's here.
I'm not an artist, so yeah.
Bro, don't make me pull out your whole
that.
fucking choreography
Oh
right
my
now.
God.
Discography
I'm not
just,
ugly guy anymore.
yo.
Damn. 5 artists to be on my debut.
Or it could be this album. Just put it in existence.
You could still put him in, yo. You know.
I would forever want a song with Sade.
Ooh.
Like, I just feel like that would be
what,
crazy.
What would that song be like? What
You just wanna be
It would be like love, man. I would just straight up
told
write
you,
bar like
Yeah,
a,
I'm like the R&B coming out right
like
here.
a poem, bro. Like she'll be on the
That'd
R&B
be
and I'm
hard.
just,
Y'all both in the studio grinding and singing.
yo, fuck a husband. I'm
I'm like, that's crazy.
she started throwing it, you know. I'm
Like,
like,
oh, mom.
Oh, God.
Just
Yeah, Kansas City here, yo.
That's sick. That's sick.
We're chilling right now. Yo,
That's sick.
go look at your tablet. Go look at your tablet. We're making music in here.
You hear the song. You hear the song.
Yeah.
Sade, definitely. Drake. Drake on a track would be crazy.
Fact.
I think that
could blow up
Yeah, generate that shit.
Don't give me ideas, bro. Warner gonna hit me up. Not Columbia gonna hit me up like, yo.
Sue the fuck out you.
Sade, Drake. Damn, artist. It would be crazy to get Summers on a track. I don't know if you guys know Summers, but Summers is just an underground artist. He came up with Yeet. It's like they were in a collective.
I think I heard at least one or two of his songs.
And Yeet left him behind.
Nah, it's just, they took
But I
different
think a lot
routes.
I feel like a lot of underground rappers like being underground. It's like they make music just to make music.
Dang, you think they get tight when they blow up?
Not they get
Nah,
tight.
nah. They get money when they blow up. They cannot be tight.
yeah.
Getting tight if you blowing up.
Like,
Why are you doing that?
I don't want the bread.
This contract out my face.
I gotta do Coachella. Fuck out of here.
We're trying to sign you.
No, I feel like a lot of times it's like they probably want to do interviews or they won't go on like crazy tours. They'll probably do one tour. That's it. Like Frank Ocean type shit. Like,
Yeah.
just do one thing. Be low key.
Oh, that's why he fake twisted his ankle on the fucking stage.
Yeah,
yo?
I don't know. We gotta talk about it. You can finish your list, but we gotta talk about it.
No, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about
That was a whole weird situation.
Sade, Drake, Summers. I'm thinking about all my artists right now, bro. Honestly, y'all get Bad Bunny on the track.
Ooh.
That's always a banger. A little Latin
Spanish
side,
song, that'd be fire.
Spanish song. It'd be crazy.
Yo, fuck
get
with.
enough
I
of
did
those.
be like,
Listen,
putting on
man,
Bad
I'm
Bunny-
telling you,
Bad
you
Bunny's
play
album, bro.
one, then the whole thing is just never ending. Yo.
The girls love it,
That's the problem.
and that's the
That
thing.
shit's-
If they in the club, they gonna play it at the club because the women are there.
I'm not in the club. It's not.
They gonna play it at the Y. Watch, bro.
I promise you that shit not happening. I promise you. I will personally pull the plug. Like, yo, we turn this off. Fuck that shit.
You take control. I'm crying.
Play some Jadakiss real quick or something.
Straight 50 Cent.
Hey.
Yeah, I would say final, maybe like Jay-Z, yo. That would be just some crazy rap. Like that would be just like some historical bars. Like that would just be crazy, yo. Like we'll just like use words that nobody's even rapping with.
Niggas
These
just always
niggas
gonna
talking
reference, reference in Brooklyn every other line.
Nah, they're not gonna get it at first. Like, they gonna be like, hold on, what?
I'm weak.
But yeah,
Top 5 reasons why you make music.
top 5 reasons why I make music.
It's not for the bread. Remember that.
It's not really for the bread. If it was for the bread, like, it's not that I wouldn't be grinding harder. It's just like I would be grinding harder. Essentially, if it was for the bread, I do it because I love it.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's number one why I really make music is because I genuinely love the subject of creating something. And like that really hits home for me because I feel like I did it when I was young. So it kind of just became like learned behavior. And then like it really resonated with me well.
So now it's like a natural thing
Yep.
for you at this point.
So now it's like natural. Like I'll hear a beat. Somebody's playing an instrumental. It's clipped, yo. I'm just, I'm just bobbing my head. Like not even freestyling. I'm just like,
Run that shit back, Turbo.
like I'll just be hearing it. Like I'll just spit bars in my head. And it's like, it just comes naturally. And I'm like, why does that happen? And it's because like,
Yeah, do you ever? Because I've been thinking about this like recently. It's like, do you ever like listen to music or like you be around people that like music and like you guys start having a conversation about music, but you're like, nah, but my love for this is different from you guys. Like, yeah, I fuck with it, but it's like, yeah, I don't fuck with it the way I do. Like, do you ever like feel weird?
I have been in those situations where it's like, you guys aren't doing this craft like I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Like I know people that are like running gun music where it's like people just make the song and they release and then they make another song release, like real quick, consistent. And I understand that because since you have more material out there, people recognize you in a way where it's like they're consistently dropping. But I just like to take my time. Another reason is because like I take my time with it so it really becomes perfect. And like I've been saying I've been dropping an album for like 6 years now. And it's like it's all because like I'll have an album formulated and then like I'll really listen to it and like and I'm like, this is not it.
But that's like a artist or like a creative thing, like because I'll be doing the same thing like with the podcast. Sometimes I'll be like making an edit and I'll be sitting there for hours trying to like fix something or trying to do certain things.
And you'll watch it.
Yeah, and
you'll
I'm
deadass
like,
watch
this is
it.
not good enough. Like, gotta be better. But then I've kind of like taught myself like, hey, like.
No, yeah, you got to reason with it.
Yeah, it's like I could be fixing it forever. So it's like move on and then just try to do better on the next one. So I feel that.
Yo, actually, I think because that kind of like applies to basketball too. I heard like this great quote. I don't remember where, but it basically went like, good players like work on something till they get it right, and great players work on something so they don't ever get it wrong. And I was like, that is so fucking tough. And I was like,
That's a Mamba mentality ass quote, yo. Shout out Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe.
Yeah, I do that like all the kids a lot, like because a lot of them, they don't really want to be ball players. They just want to play basketball. Like some of them do, but then at the same time, the ones that want to be basketball players, like they don't like really put in the work in, and it's like, oh, I just want to play with my friends and stuff. And I'm like, okay, but like if you want to be good, you can't just like casually just be playing with your friends all the time. You actually gotta like put in the work and like do these drills.
Like you gotta leave the Y and go to the gym.
Yeah,
for real,
like when your friends want to go hang out, you gotta be like, nah, I'm getting shots up.
Nah, I'm at the Y.
Yeah, like, you going to the bar tonight? Nah, I'm in the gym tonight.
Nah, word. That sometimes be getting me tight because then it'll be like all the kids are there except there's one, and I have to stay here. And it's like I would rather go home early. You could have missed this one day. Actually, it would have been awesome. If you did.
You can start supporting.
I'm
like
actually
home,
regret
so.
convincing you to commit to this.
I know this is your dream and all, but do
Yeah.
it somewhere else.
I told my friends I was leaving early. Now I gotta tell them I can't. They're all gonna be very upset with me.
They're gonna ask me why I'm playing basketball.
Yeah, right. I'm teaching this kid stuff. He just.
And now if you don't make it to the end, now what?
Yeah, right. I'm just gonna remind you of this day you wasted my hour. Like, it's just I'm not getting that. Man. It's the $5 all over again. It's just yo.
Nah.
Like, come on, man.
so
Yo.
Oh my god.
Kids.
Nah, yeah, he just
It's like,
I
yo, the
just-
job is stressful, man. It's not for the weak.
you play ball.
Listen, man.
I don't know. I really make music because there's people out there that also listen to me still. Like if I drop something, I know there's people who will tune in, and like I'm really appreciative about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And like
Do we still hear from people in Belgium?
Yeah, but funny enough, I looked at our stats. I think we're dead ass like nearing like 200 to 300 people in Belgium.
300 people in Belgium?
Yeah, or at least it's downloads. So I don't know if
Yo.
it's exactly the same.
Shout out Belgium.
Belgium, yo.
Our shit
y'all
is
are
really
amazing.
going up, bro.
Episode in
It's
Belgium
crazy.
soon. Episode in Belgium soon.
That's crazy.
They're like, yo.
This could be like 30 people just listening to our shit all the time, or 300 people just dead ass downloading from Belgium.
Shout out Belgium, man. Now I gotta buy like a I Heart Belgium shirt.
For real, yo.
It's crazy.
Have some
man.
waffles
Belgium
and shit.
waffle. I think it's just called waffles there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about
Let me
this
get two
before.
waffles.
I don't know.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like same thing with you. It's like sometimes like I be thinking about it. I'm like, damn, like why do I feel like? I think I was asking Josh on our way over here. It was like I have this whole thing of like I kind of want to quit my job because I know my love for it is gone, but I have it for this. But I'm like, is it crazy that I want to quit my job to do this? But it's like, but why am I thinking this way? Like the fact that I have this like thought process of this like this motivation to do that is like it's weird. But it's like it makes sense though.
It makes sense. It makes complete sense. You're not bugging or tweaking. Like you seriously, your mindset is just that you love this more than your job.
Yeah.
And like your job is funding this. So
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like
it's
this weird
rewarding
thing.
each other because it's rewarding you of the money and then
Yeah.
this is rewarding you of your time.
Yeah.
So until this rewards you both,
I got it.
you'll be able to leave. So, you know, it's steady.
Yeah.
It's just a small paced thing. I definitely understand that, dude. Like, there's been times I wanted to work on music. Like, I've been offered to go to, like, Atlanta for, like, a week and just work on music with, like, producers that I know out there. And it's like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I clock in Tuesday, 16 hours.
I got a shift. I just can't.
Yeah, low key, I might have though. Ooh.
It's
that's what I'm saying,
crazy, yo.
Like
Low key.
Like, that would cost
If
me
I
my
had
job, and that would mean I wouldn't be able to pay rent.
though, and be like, oh well, the rent.
Not-
Okay, I kind of.
You know,
understand.
it's
And you're right, I
different.
know, so
I
yeah.
can't miss
When
a
am I coming
paycheck.
back?
Yes, exactly. Like, Like, it's just difficult. I can't really do that. And like, there's times where I get like a 3-day weekend, and I'll be in the studio 3 days like nonstop, just because I have that like gap of time, and I don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I'll deadass order like Chinese and like just cook it in here for like a whole day. And like it really just like it makes me happier than I would ever be at my job. And like, I love my job. You know, I be cooking and shit, but it's like this just pays my bills in my mindset. Like, this is generally just paying what I need to do. Food shopping, you know, maybe a new pair of shoes every now and then. Cool. But this is what I do when I'm like really myself.
Yeah.
Like, and I do it alone. So it's like, it's really different than like doing it with other people is cool.
Yeah.
But sometimes you guys don't share ideas.
Yeah.
And then when you're doing it yourself, it's like,
It's just you.
there's creativity without boundaries.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down
Literally.
to.
At the same time, it's like I also feel like working with people too can make it even better.
No, of
Like,
course,
yeah.
because they have ideas you don't have.
Yeah.
And then that creates a bigger idea. And it's beautiful because everybody's just like, everybody's participating in the same thing.
Facts.
You hear that? Listening to other people. Try it.
But there are boundaries there. You can't be too out of bounds.
I be asking for ideas. I asking. I
The
literally.
pocket he out the
I literally be like, "Yo, Josh, like, send me some topic ideas." I had him a week later. You got any topic ideas? Nah. Nigga, what?
I'm still thinking about it.
I got
A week?
A week. We record the next week.
I
Come
didn't
on,
say.
man.
I didn't say you
Prep
got a
myself
week.
for
I
this
just said.
shit,
I
yo.
just
Like,
asked you
come
one
on,
day, and I
man.
hit you a week later. Like, hey, you got
Yo,
anything?
damn, bro.
He's like, nah.
That was 3 months ago. I still haven't got an idea.
Nah, they don't want to talk to me no more now. You see this shit? Like, yo, they ain't talking to me. Daddy, I'm telling you, yo. They're trying to write me off this shit, yo.
Write
false.
you off
Sitting
is
in the
crazy.
front, I'm gonna come in one day, you're gonna be a whole new person. I'm like, what the fuck? This ain't our guest. He was having a guest today.
I'm gonna tell
You're
you.
the guest.
This is your last episode, buddy.
You're the guest.
That's crazy.
Sit down, Josh. Welcome to the podcast, man.
That's mad funny. Oh my god.
Nah, yeah.
I'm so gonna do that.
Yo, nah, don't do that, bro. I'm dead gonna cry to Kim.
I'm gonna have Khalil be the host with me.
Nah, give me
Nah,
that.
that's a Kiwi. Yeah.
Oh my
Nah,
god, bro.
That's crazy.
Yo, you
Yeah,
see
so-
our guest this year. I'm just be like, nah, there's no way.
Welcome our
do
guest,
it.
John.
Yeah, like Mr. Crosby, you should be looking around. Like,
Blurry image.
I'm tweaking right now.
Oh my god.
Nah.
So how do you handle that balance of like again like doing your job and working and making music?
Right now at my job, I only work 3 days, and
Hey, me too.
it's 40 hours for me. I got strictly.
Relate.
Nah, it's 40 hours on
Got 20. Bi-weekly on, bi-weekly on. That's 40.
nah, it's different. You know? I really I make some crazy sacrifices. I do. People call me crazy, but I do like 2 doubles twice a week. So I'm at my job for like 15 hours on 2 days of
That's
the week.
not. I mean, for based on the days you're working though. That's not
Tuesday and
too bad.
Friday.
Yeah, you work 2 days. Yeah, that's not bad.
I work Thursday
well, no.
morning. I work Thursday morning,
You said-
9 to 5, and then 15 hours Tuesday, Friday. So I'm off Saturday and Monday, and then I'm off Wednesday.
Yeah.
And like I have 4 days off.
Yeah.
And like I really do all my things on Wednesday because it's just like one random day in the week. And then when I got 3 days off, I'm like doing like what I gotta do. Like I'll be in the studio. I'll be like revising music or writing lyrics, and then like sometimes I got like family events. But I really just like when I'm at work, I think about music. Honestly, yo.
That be me.
Because it's like when I'm at work, I think I just have ideas. It's like I don't want to be there. Not that I don't want to be there, but it's just like this
You
is
wanna
not what I don't
make
want to.
music.
I don't want to
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
And like
Yep.
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be getting bread. I'm like working for my bread. And I'm like, this is just society. But it's like I'm doing this to fund what I want to do.
Yeah.
And that's where I find my happiness in all the bullshit. In all the bullshit. I really find my happiness is I'm like, this is paying for that. And I'm like, this whole setup was like close to 4K already. And like 4K is like that's like 05 Honda, yo. That's like that's like crazy. And it's like I think about it, and it's like all my equipment rounds up to that, and it's like I love that because like I wouldn't want to put my money towards anything else in that sense. Like 4K could have gone to a car, but it's like I don't really need one. I'm like right now I'm really good where I'm at, like transportation wise and everything that I'm doing, like it works out.
Yeah, but no lie, the ride here was easy as hell.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be bad. I was like, oh, this is light.
That's it. I do that from my job. I work in Times Square, so it's literally
that's
that.
even better, yeah.
That's it. But it's really it. Like I really try to find the light in it rather than like just being like stuck in the negative. People tend to do that.
That's me right now.
People tend to do that.
Like so bad right now, bro. I know I don't want to do that shit, and it's like I know if I put in the time for this, like I can really accomplish something. But it's like you said, I gotta find that balance. So it's like I just keep going back to like.
If you think what it really is the why in general, you should leave the why. But that means you would have to look for a job outside the why. That means you'll just have to think about what you want to do.
And I've been thinking about like I like updated my LinkedIn account and everything.
Oh shit, you gonna do security?
No.
Security's crazy.
Just like your father.
Loki, that would be a bad like pastime job because I don't.
Yo, just throw on your dad's like uniform. Pull up.
No one knows.
So proud of you.
He's like, look at you. Stand up straight, boy.
Just like your old man.
I'll be like,
Is that my uniform?
yeah, actually.
Big kid, yeah.
I was so weak. I don't know. What I was about to say actually. What was I gonna say? I don't remember.
So that's the step for you. Yeah. You got to find out what you want to do besides the why, because it sounds like
that's what I was gonna say. Thank you. I was looking up like jobs for like radio shows or podcasting. I was trying to get into like there's literally one like
Shit, you gonna replace Angela Yee on the Breakfast
Imagine.
Club? Yo,
I literally been looking at like internships for like radio shows.
Daquan Bunyan. Charlamagne gonna be like, Daquan, who are you?
He's gonna do
Not fucking Charlamagne,
I'm
actually.
you hired this bitch ass nigga. Got me on this shit.
I was in the back like, hi. I've been thinking about that. Cause I'm like, all right, what if I find a job that's like connected to this, so I'm learning at the same time while I'm working. So it's not like I'm in this mindset of like, oh, I'm not doing anything. It's like, oh, I'm actually like working towards or like learning towards something I want to do. So I was like, I don't know. Been thinking about doing that too.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, you probably won't be making as much as you make at the Y.
Yeah. But see, I would be okay with that because I know, like, with the Y, I think the issue with me at least is like, okay, yeah, I'm making money, but it's like I'm not doing nothing that's working towards the goal I want to work with. I'm just wasting time to make money. Even though, yes, I'm making money, but to me, I feel like I'm wasting time. But if I go to work at a radio show or a podcast or whatever, like something in that, like,
you'll be making money towards the knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, even if I'm not making crazy amount of money, I'm still learning knowledge even throughout that time, you know?
That's where I got stuck. That's how I just ended up cooking.
Really?
Like, that's how far I got into it. Because it's like, honestly, I haven't, like, I've been looking for jobs in like studios and like engineering and stuff, but it's like, I'm not really much of an engineer. I'm more of like the rapper, not just like the producer. Yeah, for real. Like, so it's difficult for me. Like, I want to learn. I would love to learn producing and like engineering and shit. It's like beautiful work as well. But it's like
they get paid more than the rappers too.
Sometimes,
yeah.
Metro Boomin, like big known producers get paid more than rappers, 100%, and it's definitely more long term for the producers since they produce the beat. Yeah, and like the beat could get sampled.
And you got different artists coming in.
Yep.
So it's not like
song gets remixed. Oh my god, fat check.
Yeah, so that's the whole thing. It's like
get back into rapping.
No way.
I got a flick of you in the stew in Gerardo's crib, yo.
I forgot all about that. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah,
Auto-tune change your life, man. It will.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but that's the thing. I feel like with music, there's not a lot of jobs, especially if you're just like the rapper. I guess you can try to get a job as a writer, but it's like you gotta be connected in enough to do that. I feel like with this is like, yeah, I learned how to edit on my own. I'm learning how to like do animations on my own. I'm learning all the shit. Like literally, I like go on LinkedIn accounts, go to like the job profiles, and be like, oh, that's the thing I need to learn. Okay, cool. Let me practice and learn that, just so when I go to the interview, I'll be like,
you'll be qualified.
So it's like, And that's low key. That's what I want to do. Like, I want to quit and then just either be working on the podcast and doing my own thing, or working on one of those qualifications on those jobs, and then just keep applying to jobs until I actually get one of them, or hopefully get one of them.
You could also get like certifications on Google and shit. Like there's certain certifications going towards like what people want to do. So like there should be like probably it would probably be under like content control or like something content related, like content creator, and it's like that also involves some of the stuff that like you want to do. Like there's people who just need editing on their podcast,
and that's literally I've been seeing that, and there's a bunch of like companies and like stores and stuff that want to like make social media profiles. And I'm like, bro, that's so easy.
I hope you know it's not like limited to just like the city. Like, you could understand there's people fucking like Alaska that need some fucking like
that's
editor.
what I'm saying. I literally be looking for like on Zoom or like offline or off-site working just so I can like do it from home type shit. And I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like it's weird, but it's like to me for some reason the best option seems like be quitting. Yeah, but it's like it doesn't make any sense at the same time,
It's because that's what you want. All jokes aside, in your head you're like, yo, I just want to leave here and like do something else. Yeah, you're like, I've been doing this shit for a minute. You're like, and it's like you just want to do something else. So it's like you got to do something else. Yeah. You could find something else in the field that you're already doing it, or you could find something else in the field like this.
Oh, you do OnlyFans, nigga? What?
Yo.
When he first got
yo,
that's all you want to do.
Yo. OnlyFans is not just naked women.
Yeah, in fact, that shit is dying off.
You gotta.
OnlyFans is dying off.
People don't like be like doing news no more on OnlyFans. Like they dead ass be like having like it's like
there's cooking shows on OnlyFans. I ended up on an OnlyFans like cooking show. I was like, how'd I get here, y'all? Like,
you no more. This nigga's doing real shit on there now.
Spaghetti, girl.
Like, there was some sportscaster I saw had OnlyFans account, and it's like you have to pay for them to like do some type of sportcast thing. It's like, what the fuck?
Like, go Knicks.
That's the wildest. He's nutting.
He's bad.
That's what you be doing.
He's bad. That's your podcast. Don't ever give him your equipment.
I am not. Yeah, spin-off is dead, bro. Spin-off is dead. Nigga will have a OnlyFans podcast. Oh my god, bro.
Hey, yo. Pause, yo.
I guess we can end it. Do you want to talk about your album a little bit? I know you said it's called Therapy.
Yeah, album's called Therapy. I'm still deciding if I should make it like an LP or EP. I had 6 songs on it.
What is LP, EP? What does that stand for? I've never in my life.
Actual terminology?
You don't know?
Not too sure.
Like, what does that even mean?
EP is more of like a small like a small put together like album just to like show everybody, and then LP is more like this is my body of like work, my debut album or like my sophomore album. That would be your LP. But like EP is just like I got like a collection of 3 songs I want y'all to hear.
Here you go.
Take that. Take that.
There you go.
You're welcome.
And like I really don't also want to like just give them 3 songs. Like I got 3 songs ready and like it's all great.
Give
and
them
like
4.
I want to give them like 10, yo. I want to like a good length album. Like I really want, like I got beats and like I also have a few of Justice's beats from like 2012 and 2013 that I'm gonna use for the album.
Fire.
Because it's just like they resonate with me now because like we used to freestyle over them shits. Yeah. Like that ass like when we were 12 and like I'm about to be like 23 and it's like different.
Facts.
That's like a decade, dude.
Yeah,
man. The 10-year challenge.
But it's like, you know, it's really like a body of work, and like some of the songs are influenced from like my older songs because like I don't trash them, I just tweak them, or like I'll rewrite lyrics, and it's like I still got this body of work coming, and like people think like I forgot about it, and like I really didn't. Like I'm really working on it because I don't want to give y'all trash.
Facts.
And then y'all trash me, and I'm like, oh, my fault. Like, nah, I want to give y'all something where everybody's like, damn. Everybody's like, yo, he's dead ass hard. Like, he's spitting. And that's really what it comes down to. Like, I was thinking about dropping Unthinkable. It's just a song that's like, a few people have heard it. And like I honestly think it's ready to go because it's like a great song of mine. It's also the song I was talking about on the last pod where I was like, I might drop a song or I might not.
Okay,
it was actually Unthinkable.
Okay.
So it's like, it's actually pretty ready to go right now. But I also want to record a music video. There's a lot going on.
Ooh.
Like, I'm going to record 2 music videos for the album that I already have in mind. So it's like, there's a lot coming. Like, I've been in talk with Gio and Rich, and it's like, we're doing a lot. Like, I'm doing a lot, just like in the hometown too. Like, I love like supporting guys, and it's like,
I want to work on something with Gio too, but I mean, it's busy.
nah, he's busy. You know, he really got his own life. You know, he got the whole thing, job, girl, and his own hobby. So it's like, even the gym too. Like, he makes room for all that. So like, we would probably have to catch him at the gym or some shit. Like, you know, like, yo, links at Korean, like, LA, like. But nah, like, it should be out fairly around sometime. I'm not too sure. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna be like, yo, this year. But like, it should be out really. Like, I'm really working on it, so it should come out soon. It's gonna be called Therapy. I'm Endlesszoning. That's really how it is.
If you think you're better.
You're really not. You're really not.
Yeah.
Wait, these bars are gonna be serious. I'll tell you that right now.
Rap battle, don't do that.
But thank you for coming on, man.
No problem.
Yeah, it's
No
great
problem.
having you. So,
No problem.
Great
No
guy.
problem.
Oh, real quick, since I was gonna do this before we started. Shout out Nivis. Graduated.
Shout out.
You earned it.
I'll probably send you a song to like clip in there or something really quick. You know, I'll probably send you Unthinkable. Got like a 10-second, and you know, just an idea.
I'm playing unreleased for y'all.
do it right now.
Next, boy.
But if you guys enjoyed the episode, make sure you guys leave a like down below. Download the episode on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. We'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Love, stop looking my way. Started to think that this life is a game. I know all the answers, so don't be afraid. Yeah, I don't live it before. Yeah, and I just wanna be sure.